Good evening and welcome. We're going to wait just a few minutes on a couple more families. So a couple more minutes and we'll get started. Thank you. Good evening and welcome, families, students, faculty, and distinguished guests. Tonight we're honoring our 8th graders at CEC-FC West Middle School, the longest school name in Colorado, to celebrate the promotion and completion of middle school and our students passing on to high school. My name is Lacey Scadden, and I am the head of school. I'm so honored and privileged to be able to share with you this evening such a special time. And I want to start with our mission statement of CEC. Regardless of background or skill level, students will have the opportunity to pursue a growth mindset that will allow them to achieve mastery and demonstrate that they can succeed in school, in college, and in their chosen career. No exceptions, no excuses. At CEC, we live by this mission, and we try to instill a growth mindset in our students that they can learn from an early age of 6th grade that they are able to achieve. We've had quite a year, probably the hardest year in education. We've learned to pivot. We've learned to follow protocols. We've had a year without smiles and hugs, which is really hard, especially in middle school. So I just want to commend everyone for being able to follow our protocols, and I am very proud to announce we made it a whole school year without a single quarantine. So good job, West. With that, there have been some things that I hope we never have to say again, like, you're on mute. You're still on mute. Or Mrs. Bertoni's favorite, I got kicked out of my own classroom again. Or when I heard in Mr. Bufton's classroom, is your mom vacuuming? Can you mute yourself? I think your mom is vacuuming. We really look forward to getting to school back to normal as soon as we can with group work and group projects and having a lot of fun. But even though we've had a very difficult year, you students, you 8th graders, have succeeded and achieved, and I'm so very proud of you. Tonight we'll hear from our Chief Executive Administrator, Sandy Brown, our Governess of the Board, Laura Calhoun, our Director of Strengths Initiatives, Michael Brown, and then our Head of School of the high school, Colin Turbert. We'll have some character awards and then our promotion. So thank you all for joining me, and let's welcome Sandy Brown.
All right, well, good evening. I can't believe I'm standing at this podium. I started this school way back when and stood at this podium probably first, I think, maybe out of everybody here, and it's just good to be back. Well, as the Chief Executive Administrator of Colorado Early College's network of schools, I just want to say welcome again to students, families, and friends. To the 2021, which I can't believe, for those of you out there, I remember Y2K, but for Fort Collins West, 8th grade promotion. For too long, we've been navigating the challenges and the complexities of the pandemic. In the face of it all, brokenheartedness, isolation, and confusion. It is good to come together tonight to celebrate students who have exemplified a growth mindset and have persevered through less than ideal circumstances to complete with excellence their 8th grade curriculum. I'd like you guys to applaud because that's not easy. This year, CEC is celebrating 14 years of serving and educating students, starting as one school and growing to 11 campuses. I, along with a few others from that initial team that launched CEC Colorado Springs in 2007, continue to be amazed over the years at what young people can accomplish when they put their minds to it. It is always a tender time for me during this promotion and graduation season to see how students have grown and excelled in an environment that presents opportunities for them to be the best version of themselves and to find purpose for their future. Thank you for choosing CEC to educate your students. As we gather in celebration of recent academic accomplishments, it's exciting to ponder the endless possibilities that await you in the months and years to come. It is human nature to seek meaning for our lives, to desire that the imprint that we leave on this world be significant, and to hope that how we use the time we're given be worthy of that opportunity. For this reason, I want to focus for a few minutes on the idea of purpose and a world where you can be anything and practice anything, be read, so your purpose stays at the forefront of your efforts. Resilient. This is a big word for this year. Being resilient is a psychological strength to cope instead of falling apart. Tough times are a part of life, as we all have experienced and continue to experience. Do not get stuck focusing on the challenges and adversities, but find ways to get past your situation. When you are able to adapt to your situation, you find ways to grow from your situation and use that experience as a learning opportunity. Think of fear as a springboard on which to take a courageous leap from adversity into a new opportunity. Being resilient helps you find your true purpose. Empowered. Being empowered is the knowledge and confidence to make decisions for yourself based on your values. Be strong and be confident, finding convictions in your values. Empowerment is not something someone can give you. It is something you find within yourself. In a world that can be confusing and polarizing, stay true to yourself. Recognize and celebrate the wild, wild, wild potential within yourself that no one can take away. Dignity. Respect is earned, but dignity is the value and worth that each and every one in this room was born with. Dignity does not come from external sources such as recognition and praise or approval, which is fleeting and dependent on how people feel about us. Dignity comes from within and is an internal power that gives us resilience, which is really a superpower that no one can take from us. It is important to honor the dignity of everyone because everyone has value and worth in which we find our purpose. So we have a little activity. We're going to practice. I'd like you to turn to the person next to you if you feel comfortable and say this: I am me and you are you. I honor your value and worth. I am me and you are you. I honor your value and worth. Remember to practice that. It's important. Red. Resilient, empowered, and honoring dignity in myself and others all lead to finding a great purpose. Sometimes that purpose can feel unknown, especially as you head into an early college, high school, where the focus on your future is the focus of CEC. You are still young. However, maybe some of you have asked, what is my life's purpose? Take these next 4 years at CEC or the high school you'll be attending and continue to explore your passions and practice the people and life skills you've been learning and elevate. Instead of choosing a mindset that makes it all too easy to live for tomorrow, I believe there is a purpose to be found in every season of your young life. The gracious reality is that all of us get to write each and every chapter of our story. Okay, so many papers up here. Whatever your passion may be, lean into it. Being a good steward of our purpose means trusting that how we cultivate our lives today will matter for who we become tomorrow. Whether you find purpose in your high school chapter of life or you trust that your purpose will be found after high school, I hope the best for your journey ahead. Steve Jobs once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life." Believe me, I know that. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Over the next few weeks, and despite the pivoting in and out of school due to the pandemic, over 72% of CEC's high school seniors are graduating with free associate degrees and industry certifications. And I want to say that's up from last year, so it's a great percentage. Search for your passion during your high school years and use your infinite possibilities infused with red to bring positive change to this world. Resilience, empowerment, and dignity lead to great work. So I was going to finish here, but something came across Facebook today that I want to share with you. And it is a great story. So I'm going to see if I can pull it up, but I took a picture of it just in case I didn't have what I needed here to bring this up. Here we go. So this is the bio that just came up today on the CEC valedictorian for CEC Fort Collins. And it was written by her mother, because her mother is also an advisor here at CEC. And I just wanted to share this with you because it tells me that if you put your mind to anything, you can make it happen, but you have to want it. And so here it goes. Introduction from CEC-FC academic advisor and mom, Jolly-Ann Beck. Being both an academic advisor and her mom, I find myself in the unique, honored position of introducing our Fort Collins valedictorian, Josie-Ann Beck. With a 4.83 weighted GPA and earning an endorsed diploma, summa cum laude with high honors, she is graduating with 92 college credits. I will never forget her first advising meeting with Blake Metch when she told him she wanted in and out in 3 years with an associate degree. My eyes about popped out of my head. But 2020 arrived with other things in mind, so Josie wisely stayed for her senior year to complete a second degree. She is earning an Associate of Science and an Associate of Arts in Business, as well as 2 business certifications from Front Range Community College. For the past year and a half, Josie has volunteered her time in the chemistry lab at CSU, assisting chemistry graduate students. Just take that in for a second. She is in high school, and she is supporting graduate students at CSU. With experiments and has been named as co-author on a soon-to-be published paper. Currently, she is aiding the lab in development of a new COVID testing procedure and will continue her education and research next year as a chemistry major at CSU. Using her talents, which all of these students know their talents, their Gallup strengths, using her talents of hard work, perseverance, and positivity, Josie is determined to have an impact on the world with her scientific research. That might just seem like one example, but this is what we see when young people are given opportunity. Recently, I had a graduate reach out to me, and it was really interesting. Sam Laffey started with us at our Wheaton campus before Innovation was even built many years ago, in 2012, I believe it was. And he finished his associate degree, which generally takes 4 semesters for an adult, but 4 years for our students generally. He finished it in 3 semesters. Went off to CSU and got a double major immediately, pretty fast, pretty just like he got his associate degree. And then, as far as we know, was the youngest person ever to be accepted into law school, and just finished clerking with a judge, and just took a position as the Assistant Attorney General in American Samoa in the Pacific South Pacific. I think he is 24 years old right now. I am just putting that out there. But what I want to say is that everybody has this ability in this room. Everybody has it. You just have to put your mind to it, ask for the help, ask for the support, and find your way. So anyway, I wanted to inspire you with a couple really fun testimonies of the possibilities here. So I just want to say congratulations, 8th graders. It's really good to see you. Probably have no clue who I am because we've all been tucked away. And I just want to say job well done. Thank you. Do I introduce Laura? Okay. You're going to introduce yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
that's fine. Well, good evening. My name is Laura Calhoun. I am the current president of the Governing Board of Colorado Early Colleges. I have been a part of Colorado Early Colleges since its first inception in Colorado Springs in 2007. And one of my daughters started that first year at this CEC. And it was kind of interesting because it's like, you're telling me that if my daughter goes to this school and completes everything that is presented to her, she can graduate with an associate's degree? I said, I want to see this. And then I became a part of what was happening. She did graduate. She was in the first class that went through the whole 4 years, from a freshman to a senior, and she did graduate with her associate's degree, went on to UCCS and graduated with 2 majors, went on to DU and graduated with a master's. She also finished her licensed social work, and now she has been accepted to Boulder Law School, and she's going to law school. And this all began at Colorado Early Colleges. I tell you, it has been my honor to be a part of the board at Colorado Early Colleges because I have watched tremendous, almost unimaginable things happen through Colorado Early Colleges. The opportunities that are before you that are being promoted to the 9th grade is just, it's based on what you want to do. Everything is really geared towards what is your desire, what is your dream, what is your goal. It's not impossible if you're willing to do the work. And you've already proven that in the work that you have already done. Now, I know it could be a little challenging thinking that you're leaving the middle school and going to the high school. But I want to assure you, even if you're going to another high school besides CEC Fort Collins, which I hope most of you are going to, but even if you are, I think that you're prepared. You're prepared to do great things. I see the amazing awards that are going. I hear the talk from your head of school in regards to what you have already done and accomplished. So I have no doubt that you will do amazing things in the high school of your choice, and then you will go on and even do more. You all are amazing students. We just came through a pandemic, like they said, on and off, and sometimes not even knowing if you were going to school or if you were going to be hybrid, if you're going to be remote. And you have shown that you can make those adjustments quickly and succeed. So I have no doubt that you all will do amazing in your high school. So I want to encourage you as you're being promoted from 8th grade, going to 9th grade. There's 3 things that I would like for you to try to do during your break time. Number 1, enjoy your summer vacation. Okay? Enjoy it. Number 2, enjoy your family and your friends. Enjoy them. Enjoy those relationships. And number 3, enjoy preparation for your high school and what you desire to get out of it. Because regardless, we have staff, we have people that want to see you succeed. We have a governing board that wants to see you succeed. And we want those numbers going up as far as diplomas, as far as college credits, but we want to see those degrees. I think we had 3 students actually graduate with their bachelor's degree. And then I'm thinking of one of our students that started in 2007, that first year. He graduated with his associates, went on, got his bachelor's, went on, got his master's, and just last year, he completed his doctorate. Come on. Yeah. Darius Hines. He sent us a message on LinkedIn and was thanking CEC for where he had come from and what he had accomplished, and then told us he is now Dr. Darius Hines. I said, whoa, go. So there, you know how they say the sky's the limit? It's not even there. There's no limit at what you can accomplish that you would put your mind to do and what you're willing to do the work to achieve. All right? So on behalf of the Governing Board of Colorado Early Colleges, I want to say to you 8th graders that are being promoted to the 9th grade, congratulations. Enjoy your summer vacation because you got work to do in high school. Enjoy your family and friends, and enjoy the preparation going to high school because I believe that you're going to do great things. All right? Thank you.
Oh, it feels so good to take a mask off when you do a talk. Whew. All right, so good to see you students. You know, I'm Mr. Brown, and you mean the world to me. I just love seeing you guys. You make me smile. I love messing around with you. And it's just an honor to be here tonight to see you guys. This is a big moment. Listen, I was talking to one student. Their name kind of sounds like Veda. Oh, sorry, Veda. And Veda shared with me, Mr. Brown, I'm really excited, but a little nervous. Good news for you, my friend, you're normal. Yes, right? Change brings that to us. You guys, you are shutting down the chapter of junior high. You're saying bye-bye, and that's crazy. I'm an old guy, but I can remember 8th grade. And I remember a promotion and going, I'm finished being in junior high? What? 3 years just went so fast. I couldn't believe it. Then all of a sudden what hit me, Veda, was, oh my gosh. See, we weren't saying OMG back in the day. We were still saying, oh my gosh. And I went, oh my gosh. I'm now going off to high school. Listen, you guys, our two previous speakers gave you a little glimpse of what's ahead of you. And trust me, it's amazing. I'm over here quite a bit. I'll see you quite a bit. I'll be stealing some of your lunches in the cafeteria. It's good, right? It's going to be a good time. But I want to share this with you, Phil, and we'll be working on stealing lunches together. I want to share this with you. Change is challenging. It is, Veda. Saying bye-bye to 8th grade, heading off to a high school, whoa. What's that going to be like? I'm going to tell you something. You're leaving one amazing family. And man, were we blessed at West. Ooh, that kind of rhymes, Mrs. Skadden. Because that was a family school. I got news for you. Over here, it's family. It's amazing. I love it over here. Watch this. In just a few days, my first 7th grade class that I taught at our very first CEC middle school, those students who were 7th graders, oh, Alex, I got you in 7th grade. Here you are saying bye-bye to junior high. My former 7th graders will be graduating from CEC this Sunday. The majority of them have an associate's degree, and they bought into capture your what? You got it, hopes and dreams. They chose to move forward at this place of family. So I want to assure you, I know change is challenging. Guess where you're headed? To an amazing school where there's family. You've got that coming to you. Last thing I want to say to you is this. You've heard it so many times. I'm such a believer in it. I'm such a believer in it. Pursue becoming valuable. Who's going to find you, Phil? I'm going to wrestle you after this, Phil. We'll have to wear a mask. You know who's going to find you if you choose. I'm already seeing you. 17 languages. What do you got, Jay, to say it? Kaboom. That's it. Listen, you guys, all throughout last year and this year in Elevate, you were asked, what's your definition of success for your life? Think about it, dream about it, go capture it, make it happen. You can do it. Last thing I want you to do is see this. When you feel like maybe you're a little bit alone, that's a lie. That's a lie. You're not alone. CC West instructors, please stand. Hey, students, look at these guys. Yeah, stay standing, please. Well, if you're still going to be at CEC, Fort Collins High School, you can connect with any of your former middle school instructors through Teams. Thank you, COVID. We didn't even know what Teams was a little more than a year ago, right, Andrew Pine? Then check this out. You're never alone. Family members of these students, please stand. Look who you have supporting you. Give them a hand. You are never alone. All right? Now, students who are being promoted and moving on, look left and right at your peers, your family. I know, no one over there. Your family who you went to school with, you have them. You're not alone. And if you move on, you can go ahead and be seated. If you move on, I've already told Veda, hey, listen, you know my email address. I want to know what's going on in your life. You're not alone. Pursue becoming what you already are, valuable. Success will find you. Go capture your hopes and dreams. I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for the inspiration, hopes and dreams. Now I gotta find my notes again. Next, we will honor some distinguished students who've exhibited the CEC guiding qualities. Our guiding qualities honor and recognize the guiding qualities CEC honors and recognizes the following 5 qualities that define who we are as a school and who we challenge our students and staff to be. Ms. Calhoun, if you can please join me up here. The first award is for character. Character is designed as someone with good character believes they should make good choices and shows over time that they almost always make choices that are honest, respectful, fair, caring, and responsible. The first winner, she works hard and is a good example to other students. She completes work well, on time, and is respectful to teachers and classmates. You can tell this student cares for her friends and well-being and her education. This student will be a calming force in the midst of chaos. No matter what is happening around her, she demonstrates her ability to remain respectful and fair. Her caring nature helps her with the responsibilities of school and friendship. It is her honesty that will keep her grounded in times to come. The winner is Jade Husted. Yeah, you can come up. You can come up. Oh, she's coming up the ramp. Congratulations, Jade. You're very welcome. We have another winner. There was a perfect tie for this award. This student shows responsibility every day. She encourages others and is always respectful with teachers and peers. She shows that she is caring when dealing with others. Her sense of fairness gives her the ability to be respectful when faced with challenging personality conflicts. She continues to be responsible in her schoolwork, and this will serve her well in the future. The winner is Rosemary Dart. The next award is for gratitude. A person of gratitude shows an appreciation and gratefulness in numerous kind ways towards others. This student is always appreciative in any time he spends helping. He takes time to ask how others are doing and shares his interests. He has shown gratitude towards teachers, staff, and students alike. His ability to say thank you goes a long way to building relationships. Being able to show gratitude for even the smallest things is where he shines. His kind heart can soften others around him and show him everyone has what the word grateful can mean. The winner is Phil Buffton. Congratulations, Phil. Scholarship. A person who is driven in the area of excellence to learn, as well as do whatever it takes to do their best in their area of academics. This student works hard and excels in what she does, but does not just sit back and tries to look for ways to improve or expand her talents and knowledge. She is always on top of her work. She takes time to make sure that things are done correctly. She also seeks other learning activities, like coding. The winner is Alana Pohl. You can come up here. Or go that way. You're good. Congratulations, Alana. Leadership. A person of positive influence in the lives of others. They have a vision of what can be. They know the way, show the way, and they go the way. This student always does the best she can to set a great example in class and out of class. She is always positive and upbeat and encouraging to others. She's a positive influence on those around her. She is able to lead her peers to make better choices. The winner is Veda Dixon. Congratulations. Service. Service to others means being unselfish. It means doing something for someone else without expecting a reward or a gain. This student understands something. When this student understands something, I always see her trying to help out her peers in class and seems to always be willing to lend a helping hand to her friends. I've witnessed her helping a fellow student who has been in distress and bring them to a place of calm. Her kindness gives her ability to empathize with others. This gentleness will give her the ability to reach others when most cannot. The winner is Zoe Brashears. Good job, Zoe. Grit and growth mindset. Grit is a trait that can be found in a person with a growth mindset. A person with grit is known to be tenacious, which is the ability to persevere and try with greater effort as required. This behavior is found in people with grit as a pivotal aspect to a growth mindset. It builds a person's ability to grow. This student, after some setbacks this semester, worked hard to get caught up and earn a good grade in science, showing grit to overcome these challenges. She has shown tenacity this past year in trying to maintain her schoolwork. Her effort to continue working despite the obstacle before her was an inspiration. She demonstrates her growth mindset every day. The winner is Olivia Wydra, who is streaming live. She's one of our remote students, so let's all wave to Olivia. Congratulations. We also had a tie in this area. This student keeps going even when she doesn't feel like it, which has demonstrated perseverance. She has learned to ask for help this year. She is dedicated to finishing her work. The skills she has worked on while at West will carry on through high school and beyond. The winner of this award is Maya De La Haye. Congratulations to all of the students who demonstrated our guiding qualities. Next, we will announce our promotion students to come and receive their awards and a word cloud. So your teachers and the staff at West have come up with words that define each of you. And we've put them on a piece of paper, a cloud, and framed it so that you can take those kind words that how we see you with you as you go on. That's going to make me cry. Woo. I'm so proud of you all. First, Alexander Acosta. Congratulations, Alex. Zoe Brashears. Congratulations, Zoe. Philip Buffton. William Curran. Rosemary Dart. Congratulations, Rosie. Maya De La Haye. Congratulations. Veda Dixon. Rachel Doolittle. Rebecca Doolittle. Brandon Fincham. Denton Harding. Jade Husted. Dylan Crom. Kioki Kepa Apanui. Alana Pohl. And online, Olivia Wydra. As I pass you off, I know I'll be leaving you in really good hands. You know where to find us, and you will all achieve amazing things.
Before I have Colin come up, I would like to introduce two of our board members that are present here that represent the Fort Collins schools. We have with us Robin Phillips and Miss Sandra Lee.
First, I'd just like to thank you all for giving me the honor of being here with you tonight. It's been a tremendous joy for me to see you all walking across this stage and the energy that I know you're bringing to our school here. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Colin Turbert, and I'm the head of school here at Colorado Early Colleges in Fort Collins. And I sincerely look forward to you all coming into our doors and growing your CEC family to include me and my staff. Before I go any further, I want to congratulate you all on making it through middle school. That in and of itself is no small feat. Your journey started with the abrupt transition that happens from going from 5th grade to 6th grade. You went from having a homeroom teacher to having teachers for every different subject, all of which thought that their homework was the most important. You learned so much from these teachers. Mr. Deffenthaler, and I apologize if I mispronounced that, taught you that the footage from Walking with Dinosaurs wasn't actual footage. You had the surprise of learning that Mr. Pine doesn't know so much about the Civil War because he was there. He learned about it in school just like you. Miss Scadden helped you navigate how to speak up for yourselves and for others. And you got to teach her that when you said someone's outfit was lit, it did not mean it was on fire. And you did all of that in a pandemic. You are the first generation that can truly laugh at their parents when they say they had it harder than you in school. The challenges you faced in the last 3 years of middle school is more than any other middle school student has faced in history. And you should be proud of what you accomplished. I encourage you all to take time to remember these awesome moments. They are something you will have for the rest of your life. And then get ready for a new set of memories. We are so excited to have you join us at the high school next year. You have another awesome adventure in front of you. And with the skills that you have, you're going to rock it. Congratulations, CEC West Middle School Class of 2021. I would like to extend an offer to you all to tour the high school. And if you would like to come up and take photos with your students, now would be a great time to do that. And then if you're interested in joining me for a tour, I'll meet you just outside the entrance that we came in through and show you guys the building so you can see where you're headed. Thank you all.